Inquire into the validity of the fundamental concept of your individuality, the I am, and it will disappear. Then you are Parabrahman, the Absolute. If what you believe yourself to be at present is false, what is the means to be adopted in order to realize your true identity? Self-inquiry is the means that the Guru suggests. You have to inquire into the question, who am I? As you do so, you come to the fundamental concept of beingness, or the I am, on which rests everything. You are now told to meditate on this I am. Stay here. Abide in it for a reasonable amount of time. As your sadhana practice matures, a day will come when the I am will disappear, and then you are absolute. Through negation, you assert your true being. Try to perceive the affirmation hidden in the negation of I am. The essential thing to be convinced about is that the original concept I am is false. Only accept that which is conducive to this development. The knowledge I am came quite suddenly onto you. You had never asked for it, and it has remained as such for some time. Gradual worldly conditioning has established it as a firm concept, which you are now not ready to part with or disbelieve. But the whole key to your redemption lies in realizing that this original concept, I am, is totally false and is the culprit that has deceived you. Do away with it and do not accept anything that does not go with your developing the conviction that the I am is illusory. Before you occurred to yourself as I am, you were highest, Parabrahman. Now, until the impurity of I am the body disappears, stay put in the I am quietude. you will have to apply your mind and go back to the moment when you first came to know that you are, or the I am appeared on you. Now, just wait here. Prior to this, what were you? Go back further. Prior to conception, what or where were you? Nothing. That's it. You were the highest, the absolute, or the Parabrahman. It's only this total absence that doesn't require anything, is formless, free, and above all. On this stateless state appeared the I am, and it caught hold of the body and believed, I am the body. This very idea is an impurity. Do away with it and abide in the stillness and silence of the pure I am without words. Only then do you stand a chance of reaching your true identity. Your fall started with the appearance of I am. Then you blundered by embracing the body as I am. All that gathered thereafter is unreal. The very appearance of I am was the first deception. More deception followed when the I am embraced the body. This is the deceptive foundation which caused you to blunder and build upon it this mansion of your individuality. Your very base, the I am, is false or unreal. So how can anything that followed thereafter be real? Just see how you have been tricked into believing something that is totally unreal. This is no joke. You can become Parabrahman right now. You are Parabrahman right now. Just focus your attention on the I am. The concept of being born as an individual with a body and mind has been so strongly hammered into you that you simply refuse to accept anything that challenges it. In such a state of being, the truth that you are the absolute Parabrahman in this very moment may sound too far-fetched or like a joke. You can even become it right now by simply focusing your attention on the I am. The moment you do so, you stand apart from the I am as a witness to it. Now, who is this witness? Who has the knowledge I am? Somebody in you knows the knowledge I am. You are. Who is it? As you stay focused on the I am, the question, who is watching the I am, will occur to you. There has to be something in you that knows the I am, or that you are. How come you were not and now you are? This transition from I am not to I am, how did it occur? Was there any volition in it? Or did it occur spontaneously? Who is it that knows this appearance and disappearance of I am? Who can know the illusory state, I am? Only a non-illusory state can do so. It's the awareness, the Parabrahman, or the Absolute. There has to be an unchangeable background that observes all the changes, knowing and not knowing, being and not being. I am and I am not. These are all states of consciousness that occur on an unchangeable substratum. Only a non-illusory state is capable of knowing the illusory state. This real or non-illusory state has been called awareness, the Absolute, or the Parabrahman. In its original state, it is devoid of any content or experience. These occur only after the appearance of I am. The primary concept, I am, is dishonest, a cheat. It has tricked you into believing what is not. Focus sharply on the I am, and it'll disappear. The teaching says that first you must start an inquiry into the nature of this knowledge, I am, how it appeared on you, and what it led to. In the process of this inquiry, you land up with the conclusion that this I am is false and has deceived you into believing something that's not true. You may theoretically agree with this conclusion, but in order to actually understand it, you have to keep a sharp focus for a prolonged period on the I am. You have to do this repeatedly. In fact, this is the sadhana practice. What will be the outcome of all this? A moment will come when the I am will disappear and you will end up in your true natural state. Finally, you have to transcend the I am to enter the concept-free Parabrahman state, where you do not even know you are. Ultimately, what is the whole objective of the sadhana or practice, which cannot be avoided? After understanding the knowledge, I am, completely, you will have to meditate on it. You just cannot bypass this step. The whole idea is to transcend the primary concept, I am. Only then will you be free from all concepts and enter your true, natural Parabrahman state. This state is ever prevailing right now, at this very moment itself. In fact, you were never out of it. In this state, there are no concepts. Hence, it is devoid of content, and there is no question of any experience. Thus, you won't even know that you are. The Absolute or Parabrahman is prior to the I am. It's the unborn state. So, how can it have the knowledge I am? Your true, natural, absolute or Parabrahman state is before the knowledge I am appeared. It is the state that ever prevails and knows no birth or death. Whatever is known or seen only appears to have occurred on its using the knowledge I am as a basis for propagation, which is all an illusion. But once the illusion is gone, how can it have the knowledge I am? It doesn't even need this knowledge, as it is the unborn state. You must have a firm conviction and come to the conclusion that you are unborn. At the moment, all you know is the I am, which is a product of 5 elements, 3 qualities, or the food body. But you are none of these. The I am emanates from the 5 elements and the 3 qualities that make up the body-mind, which can also be called the food body. It is food that sustains the body using the vital breath. The I am is the very essence of the food body, which is a composite of the elements and qualities. Since this is nothing but an assembly that will disintegrate one day, it is dependent and transient, and hence does not qualify as the real or truth. But to understand the unreality of all this, especially the I am, you have to meditate on it. Then you will know that you are none of these. In fact, you were never any of these. It was the deceptive game of I am that made you believe what you are not. One who has realized the knowledge I am, which means transcending it as well. For him, there is no birth or death, nor any karma. This is something very important to understand. That is, the verbal understanding of the knowledge I am is altogether different from its actual realization. There are many who will verbally or theoretically understand the I am, yet the rarest of the rare will realize it. Why so? Because realizing it means transcending it as well. The realized one is no longer an individual. That's why the Guru is not an individual. The realized one knows that I am unborn. So there is no question of birth or death to him. How can any karma, karmic residue, or transmigration, as understood in Hindu doctrine, be applicable to the unborn? It's the end of it all. The primary illusion is only this knowingness, I am. It is liberation when the knowingness is transformed to non-knowingness. The culprit in chief is this sense of being or knowing I am. Liberation means to do away with the I am, or its complete, irreversible disappearance. What would that mean? A state completely devoid of any concepts or any illusion as the primary concept or illusion, I am, has been transcended. It is a state of not knowingness with no content and no experience. You are even before you could say the words, I am. Witnessing happens to the state prior to your saying the words, I am. The source, substratum, or background has to be there before anything can appear on it. You say, I am, but you are before that. Only because of this can you say, I am. Witnessing happens to that formless state which is prior to your being through the I am which has appeared on it. That unborn state is ever present. It is neither the I am, nor does it require the I am. It is beyond needs or any sort of dependence. When the body dies, the I am goes into oblivion, and only the Absolute remains. Stay put there. Nothing happens to you in the Absolute. The I am is the essence of the 5 elements and 3 qualities that form the body-mind. When the body falls off, the I am disappears and only the Absolute remains. As you stay put in the I am, a time will come when the I am will disappear and you remain as the Absolute. You are not the body-mind, so you know no death. but only the disappearance of I am. In any case, the body will drop off and the I am disappear without asking you. So, realize your relevance before you irrelevantly depart. From non-being to being, how is it known? By the knowledge I am. Stay there in the I am. Then you'll go back from being to non-being. The way in is the way out, from the unmanifest to the manifest, from absence to presence, from non-being to being. How is this so? It is the knowledge I am, which, when it spontaneously appears, makes this possible. So, the I am is the connection or gateway in. Thus, it must also be the means on disconnection or the gateway out. But for this reversal to occur, you have to be in the I am. The feeling of the wordless I am must completely engulf you. Only then will you be free from its clutches and enter non-being. Right now, right here, you are the Absolute, the Parabrahman. Hold on to the I am very firmly. Ever abide in it, and it'll dissolve. Then you are as you are. This very moment, you are the Absolute or the Parabrahman. The only trouble being that you have wandered away, far off from the I am, and are lost in the add-ons. Here lies the crux of the whole sadhana practice, where you have to snip off all the add-ons or appendages and come to the I am in its total purity. That is, when it dawned on you without words. This done, you now have to hold on to the wordless I am very firmly and always abide in it. Then it will disappear and you will be in your true natural state. On the state of non-beingness, beingness as the I am has occurred. Who that is not important. The I am is important. Stay there. You were never born. This knowledge, I am, has quite spontaneously occurred on your unborn state, without any reason, just like a dream, spontaneously occurring with no reason and volition at all. The so-called person or whoever has come to be is of no importance. It is the feeling I am, which in its wordless nascent state is important. You have to reside there. First came the aham as I am, then aham-akar, identification with body, ego. Now go back to aham, dwelling there, realize aham-brahmasmi, the feeling I am or aham was the first to appear, and then it identified with the body and became I am so and so or aham-kar. Aham equals I am plus akar equals this shape or form or body. Aham-kar meaning the ego. Now leave aside the shape or body or akar. Revert to and stabilize in the aham or I am. Dwelling there, realize that I am Brahman or aham-brahmasmi. You are neither the I am nor the activities carried out by the beingness. You as the Absolute are none of these. This mirage, I am, has to be understood along with all the tangle of activities that it gets itself caught up in. This illusory I am or beingness is the very root of everything. Every activity you engage in, every action that you perform has the I am as its basis. Can you recollect any activity prior to the appearance of I am? No. So, what does this suggest? It clearly shows that you stand apart from the I am as the Absolute. The I am has only appeared on you, and you have nothing to do with it or its activities. With the transcendence of the knowledge I am, the Absolute prevails. The state is called Parabrahman, while the knowledge I am is Brahman. It is very important to understand that the knowledge I am is Brahman. When you transcend the I am, you transcend the Brahma state and prevail as the Parabrahman or Absolute. The Brahman is both with qualities, Saguna Brahman, and without qualities, Nirguna Brahman. With qualities, it is the manifest world, and without qualities, it is the unmanifest world. The I am and I am not, the knowing and not knowing, the being and not being are all the same. They have simply been designated using opposite terms. The Absolute or Parabrahman state transcends both, as there is no duality or opposite there. How were you prior to the message I am? In the absence of the message I am, only my eternal absolute state prevails. The inquiry has to begin with the question as to what you were before you were born, or how and what you were prior to the coming of the message I am. In the absence of the message I am, or in the absence of the feeling that you are, do you know anything? You cannot, as on the disappearance of the last concept, I am, you are totally devoid of content. There is no experience anymore. You are empty. This is your true, eternal, absolute state that ever prevails. Who would have witnessed the message I am if your prior state of non-beingness had not been there? The very answer to such a question, if asked with a deep intensity, can land you into the absolute state instantly. Prolonged, earnest meditation on the I am holds the potential for such an occurrence. Even if you cannot actually experience this through pure verbal understanding, you can see that there has to be someone that witnesses or knows the I am. Otherwise, the I am would never have come to be. Meditation on the I am which is the sadhana practice, holds the key to knowing and becoming that someone. A true devotee, by abiding in the knowledge I am, transcends the experience of death and attains immortality. Who is a true devotee? The one who not only understands the I am, but also abides in it without swerving from it for even a moment over a prolonged period of time. He and only he who has done this sadhana practice with complete devotion is a true devotee. A moment of ripening is bound to come, and he will transcend the I am. Then he will know no death and will attain immortality. It must be understood that it is the I am that is born and dies. You are the Absolute, apart from the I am, and know neither of these. Hold on to this knowingness, I am, without words, and every secret of your existence will be revealed to you. This sense of being or knowingness which has dawned on you is the best news possible. In order to grasp its true import, you have to arrive to its purest nascent state, when it was there without words. Once the wordless I am has been grasped, do not let it go, but hold on to it. That is all you are required to do, nothing else. By and by, as your abidance strengthens, the whole secret of your existence will unfold. What is it in you that understands this knowledge, I am, without a name, title, or word? Sink in that innermost center and witness the knowledge, I am. This knowledge I am that has appeared on you has no name, no words, no size or shape. Nobody owns it, and it cannot be handed over to anybody. It is there on its own, without any adjuncts. Delve deep into your being and just cut away all the add-ons to the I am. If done deftly, you will perceive the I am in its glorious purity. Now stay here and become one with it. The I am should completely engulf you at all times. Then you will know that there is someone in you that understands this knowledge I am, is a witness to it, and never had anything to do with it either. Totally accepts the knowledge I am as oneself, and with full conviction and faith firmly believe in the dictum, I am that by which I know I am. After fully understanding the I am, firstly, you have to accept that you are the knowledge I am in its totality. When this acceptance comes through your practice, what will happen? You will no longer be an individual. The personality will be gone. Now you will have reached the highest you possibly can. Secondly, remaining in this highest possible state of knowing that I am, you will realize that there is someone who knows the I am. Till this realization comes, you should at least firmly believe in the dictum, I am that by which I know I am. Reality prevails prior to the knowledge I am. You must stay put at the source of your creation, at the beginning of the knowledge I am. Reality ever prevails. It knows no coming and going, birth and death, creation and destruction. These are attributes of the I am. On the attributeless reality, or the absolute I am, has appeared and one day will disappear. At present, you have wandered away from the I am. Come back to it again and again and try to abide there for some time. The I am is the very beginning, the source of everything, and in its wordless state is in the closest proximity to the reality. By residing in the I am, you stand a better chance of arriving at your natural state than from anywhere else. When one is established in the final, free, absolute state, the knowledge I am becomes non-knowledge. The absolute state is the ultimate state, or you can say that it is the stateless state. After the disappearance of the I am, which was the primary and root concept, there is no content anymore. The I am having departed, there is no duality anymore. The knowledge I am becomes non-knowledge, as it is not required anymore. The dissolution of the I am is the end of all experience as well, as who is it to experience what? The knowledge I am is the initiator of everything. In its absence, nothing is left. The first witnessing is that of I am, the primary prerequisite for all further witnessing. But to whom is the first witnessing of I am occurring? The first thing that you came to know was that you are, or I am. It is the first thing that you are a witness to, the primary and mandatory prerequisite for all further witnessing to occur. Once this I am takes hold of you, it grows to gigantic proportions. This expansion is so enormous that you lose awareness of the I am itself in the process and go about your various activities. It is the I am that is witnessing the world. But who is witnessing the I am? That's the question to which you have to find an answer. And that is what all the sadhana practice is for.